Hey, Wayne here, and if you've been following my channel, you've already seen my reviews of the Varla Pegasus, a 28 mile per hour scooter, the Varla Eagle 1, which is a 40 mile per hour scooter, and now things just keep getting better. We have the Varla Eagle 1 Pro, which is a 45 mile per hour scooter, and we're going to check that out right now. Now I want to go over how you start up this Varla scooter because it's a little different than the others. Plus, I want to show you how to adjust some of the settings. So to start it up, press and hold the power button. Wait for the logo to appear. This little NFC card that comes with your scooter, just hold it up to it and it starts right up. If you have Android, you can set this up in your phone. If you have Apple, there's nothing for it yet, so too bad there. Okay, quickly on the display, you've got your odometer. If you press or tap the power button, it goes to trip, goes to voltage, and then back around to odometer. If you press and hold the plus button down, there is a logo right there. Right now we're in single mode. So if I press and hold this, you see that appears right there. That means you're now in dual motor mode. And if you want to turn your headlight on and your brake light, press this button here, and your lights are now on. So I'm gonna turn that off. Now let's go over some of the other settings. Oh, quickly, if you can't figure this out, I feel sorry for you, but the plus button here will take you through your power settings. It only goes up to 3. You can take it back down to 1. And I suggest that you start out on 1, especially if you're new to these and you probably don't want to start out with dual motors, probably go to single. But the book says, and I probably think this is good advice, don't change from single to dual motors when riding. You know, do that when you're stopped. Otherwise you might get flung off this beast of a scooter. Okay, to go into the settings, you press and hold the plus and minus buttons down. And now you're in the P settings, which some of these you can change and some of these you cannot. So P00, you can't change it. That's the rim size. Well, it says do not adjust. If you tap the power button, it'll take you to P01. And P01 is your battery voltage. It says do not adjust. P02 is the number of magnetic poles. Do not adjust. P03 is the first one that you should be able to adjust. And that is the speedometer units. It's got 0 for kph, 1 for MPH, and the default is 0. I've changed mine to 1 for MPH. P04 is your start mode, and that is default to 0, which is 0 start, 1 to kick to start, so you'd have to give it a push off to get the motors going. And P05, that's the cruise control. 0 is off, 1 is on. I don't care for cruise control. I have it on 0, which is default anyway. P06 is the start strength. It says do not adjust, but the notes say from 0 to 5. 0 is weak, 5 is strong, default is 3. I'm leaving it there. P07 is your power level. 0 is slowest, 65 is fastest, default is 65. But I did notice that I can change this. So I think it can go up to, at least on this one, 80. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it at 65 and I will try out 80 some other day. Okay, moving on, P08, brake level. 0 is weak, 2 is strong. I have it on 2. I might switch it back later, we'll see. P09, NFC key setting, 2 default. And that's the only setting, so you can't change it anyway. And then 10 is your lifetime odometer reset. 0 is default, 1 is reset, and I'm just gonna leave that alone, not gonna mess with it. Now to get out of the P settings, press and hold the plus and minus buttons again. And that's it, you are done. Let's take a good look at that Varla Eagle One Pro. It's just a gorgeous piece of engineering to me. I think it just looks great. So on the Eagle One Pro, the deck has a silicone surface on the top. It works great, shoes stick to it really well. It's not changeable as far as I can tell. I might be wrong on that, but it works, it does the job, and it handles perfectly. So the brakes, I cannot find a name on them anywhere, but they are hydraulic brakes, and on the site it says that it has ABS. I can say that they do work well. You do have to be a little careful. At lower speeds, you have to squeeze the brakes in a little tighter than when you are going fast. When you're going fast, you don't want to squeeze them too tight because it will, I mean, it seems to brake really well at high speeds, but just be careful with that. There is an adjustment in the settings area, but I've just left mine at the default setting. The Eagle One Pro also has front and rear suspension. The springs, they're just right. I don't feel the need to make any changes. Of course, that's just me, but I think they're perfect as is. It comes with 11-inch pneumatic air tires, and I used to think airless tires was the way to go, but now that I've been riding on 2 scooters that have air in the tires, I can tell you it's way more comfortable. I wanted to put a warning here because I know some people may be sensitive to lights, and I'm going to show some day shots and night shots with the lights off and on the scooter, and I just wanted to give people a warning in case they were light sensitive. I'm going to have an affiliate link down below for you to get either the Pegasus, the Eagle One, or this one, the Eagle One Pro. Using my affiliate links, it won't cost you anything extra, but it'll help my channel a lot, so I appreciate that. All right, so I've got the P settings up to 80. That's as high as it will go. And I'm going to see if I can hit that 45 mile per hour. Okay, let's give it a try. 28, 36, 40. I'm not looking anymore. Going a little too fast to be taking my eye off of that. Well, you got to be careful too. The brakes are a bit more sensitive when you're going high speed. So when you're going slow, they seem to take a little bit more pressing, squeezing to get them to slow down. But when you're going fast, if you just tap them, they're pretty sensitive. Now, you can adjust that also in the settings. And I don't remember if mine are set high or low right now. All right. Let's take off again here. This is a little bit of an incline. Getting some wind. Pretty darn stable. All right. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos. I'll have another one out real soon on this one, just doing some off-road riding. And then I'll have another one out after that with me and my buddies. Each one of us will be riding a different Varla. One will be the Pegasus, one will be the Eagle Pro, Eagle One, and then the last will be this one, the Eagle One Pro. And we'll be taking turns and getting different opinions. So if you're not sure which one to get, make sure you stay tuned and watch for that. This dual 1,000-watt motor is faster than the 1,000 dual-watt motors on the Eagle One. So I'm not sure exactly why, but the Eagle One Pro, I think the voltage is higher on this one than on the Eagle One. And both have dual suspension, and both have hydraulic braking with ABS. So that's really helpful if you need to stop. You can adjust all that in the settings. That's really cool too. So you should get up to 45 miles an hour on a full charge, and 45 miles range that it claims if you start off with a full charge and probably don't ride it very hard. Maybe use one motor and just kind of cruise around at about 9 miles an hour. Of course, the faster you go, the more you're eating up that battery. So, but the good thing is, even at lower battery, once it starts to drain, this thing still has a lot of power. You can get up hills, no problem. I think I was under half, and I was going up a hill about 30 miles an hour. Probably could have went faster, but I know that I at least got that speed with the battery on a lesser charge. One of the other things I really like about this one is that I didn't have to do anything out of the box with this one. Just charge it up and go. So on my Eagle One, I did make a couple of changes, or I made one change. I'm going to make a few more. And just so you know, though, if you do any changes, upgrades on these things, you're going to void your warranty. So like on the Eagle One, I voided that warranty by doing an upgrade already, which was just put a stronger clamp on that pole, that down pole. But this one, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't adjust the springs at all. They're great for riding on the road. Off-road, it's really nice. Now, it could use a little bit tightening maybe on the road, but really not bad. It's running really good. No problems. It doesn't seem to wobble or anything. Feels really safe and secure. So right now I'm just moving around with the dual batteries and power assist level 2. But I think I might take it up to 3, go up that hill really quick. I'm gonna have to slow down before I get up there because there's a sharp turn. So yeah, I'm hitting it now. Not sure how fast I was going because I didn't want to look down too much. Rather be safe than sorry. When you switch to dual motors, this thing is very, very punchy. You better hang on. Yeah, so unlike the Eagle One that has a sandpaper type of surface on the board, this one is silicone. So the neat thing about the Eagle One is you can unpeel that. You can peel that off and peel another one on, or stick another one on. This one, this is what you get. But it works really good. My shoes, my tennis shoes are just like planted on here really good. So no complaints. Tires, pneumatic tires, 11-inch. I thought I really liked the airless tires, but those solid ones. But those are really rough on your feet after a while. This is just way more comfortable. Yep, every scooter Varla has sent over for me to review has just gotten better and better and better. The Pegasus was awesome. I thought that was really great, and it is. It's kind of my go-to ride for around the neighborhood, but anything with some distance, I'm grabbing
the Eagle One or the Eagle One Pro. Now the Eagle One was really fun and exciting when I got that. That thing was just so fast. This one is even faster. The Eagle One Pro is faster, but it even feels more stable. Everything on it, I'm not going to change anything. This one's just fine right out of the box. If you're looking to get one, check out my affiliate link below. Doesn't cost you anything extra, helps out the channel. I appreciate that. And go ahead, grab yourself one, get out there and ride, and I'll see you on the next one.